Hi guys, welcome back to more in Bruges on the Force 9's YouTube channel, continuing the Circle of Bruges save on FM 2015. And we're now in uncharted territory as far as the save goes. I'm sure Bruges have been in this position before, maybe a long time ago. But we're in the Championship playoff for the first time in the save. We finished in the top 6. Last episode we recorded 2 wins, which is very rare for this save. 1-0 win away against Ostend and a 2-1 win at home against Sandschweden, who we were actually offered a job interview for. The team that finished bottom of the table. And they offered us a job interview. We didn't accept it because we're going to carry on with Circle of Bruges until we stop playing FM 15 and move on to FM 16. Speaking of which, there will be a little update video going out either later today or tomorrow regarding FM 16. I'll be looking at the new features, I'll be looking at potential saves to do, and pretty soon I'm going to be setting up a straw poll which will decide what my first save will be when the FM 16 beta comes out. It won't be a long-term save, it will probably only last maybe 3 seasons, and it will be with like a sort of like a top league team, but not like a Barcelona, Real Madrid, sort of Liverpool kind of team. It'll be a bit lower down. So one of them is Stoke, I'll say that much. And that is one that I'm looking at doing. If that's something you want to see, then just let me know. But yeah, I'm looking for a few save ideas. So I've got Stoke. I've got one in La Liga and one in the Bundesliga. I don't want to do Serie A or Ligue 1 because I've done saves on those in FM 15. I did Lazio and Lyon. And I don't want to do the Belgian Pro League because I'm doing Cercle Bruges right now. So I might look at one in the Dutch League maybe. Maybe look for something in the SPL, like at Hibs or Aberdeen or something like that. Portuguese maybe. I want some ideas for saves for FM 15. FM 16 rather. Exciting saves for FM 16. So if you have any suggestions for those, then leave them in the comments below or hit me up on Twitter. I look at both. I get notifications for both. So yeah. But going back to Cercle Bruges, as I said, we're in the Championship playoff for the first time. We finished in 4th place with 54 points. Of course, in the Championship playoff, point values are halved and then rounded up. So we are 4 points behind the leaders Anderlecht, and there's only 8 points separating these 6 teams. You've got Gent in 23 and Zulte also on 23. Their head-to-head must be superior. And then you've got Anderlecht and Club Bruges on 31 and 29 respectively, and Ostend are 1 point ahead of us on 28. So today's videos, we're going to be facing the 2 teams below us, Gent and Zulte. That's important because 5th place and 6th place do not guarantee you European football. In fact, 6th place gets you no European football unless teams above might win the cups and stuff. Club Bruges won the Belgian Cup. So that means that Ostend will, or whoever finishes 3rd, will get the Champions League playoff place. And then 4th place we get the Europa League group stage. 5th place gets the Europa League playoff. So they face the winner of the playoff winner from the teams below. It's all very complicated, but if we can finish at least 4th, then we are guaranteed European football of some sort. So if we can beat Zulte and Gent today, then we will go some way towards achieving that. There's 10 games to play, so there are 30 more points to play for. We'll see how far we get. You know, this is already fantastic finish. So anything more than this now is a bonus for me. So I'm really excited. There's no game to go through off screen. I've had a few contract things. So Ismail Ndiaye's contract expires at the end of the season. I'm not sure whether to give him a new one or not. Who else's expires? Cornelis will be leaving the club. Janssens will be leaving the club. Sikley will be leaving the club. Rafa and Gevlik, I'm trying to give new contracts to, but they're not accepting them because they're unhappy at the club. So we'll just have a look at what they say. So Rafa wants to leave for first team football. We might let him leave, but I don't want to try and sign Gevlik to a new deal because he's been doing very well this season, and I have given him starts, but he said he's still unhappy and needs to leave for first team football, even though we have given him 25 league starts this season, which is quite a lot for a player who is 23 years old. So I'm hoping that he comes round and we can sign him to a new deal, but we'll see what happens. So let's go into the first game. Then there's not a lot else to go through. So we're away against K.A.A again, who we haven't beaten in a while, and their manager does not get on well with us. I'm trying to sort of calm it down and put it to bed, but the other manager's not having any of it. So the team are going to go for with this game. Injuries. Yuri Medeiros and de Klerk is still out, but de Klerk's out on loan, so we'll just filter them out anyway. So people are back, so we'll just filter out them not at the club. So D'Alessandro is back. and Dusen is back, but they're not doing too great. I'm going to do a quick pick and see what we get. So I'm happy with the back four and the goalkeeper, and we'll have Ndiaye as a ball winner and Kleiber. I'm going to start Muharrem in place of De Gea because he's playing better, and we'll leave the starting 11 at that. The bench, right, we don't have a defensive midfielder that we can play, so we're going to have to put Rafa on the bench, and we're going to put Cornelis on the bench just to make up the homegrown numbers. I don't think we need Dusen on the bench, so we'll put Spiselic Gergic there. We do need to add one more homegrown player. Who's that going to be? So I don't think we need. I know we do need Halalay because he is homegrown. Right, someone is going to have to go. It's going to be Gergic, I think. So we'll put El Masoudi on the bench just to make up the homegrown numbers, and we'll submit the team. So here we go. Kick off. Oh, we should have done a bit more of an individual team talk, but never mind. Again, no instructions, no shape or anything like that. We're just going to start standard with no instructions. And already K.S.V has taken an early knock, and we've had a yellow already. Okay. So we haven't had a shot yet, and they've had a lot of the ball. So we're going to counter since we can't get the ball. We're going to play fluid. We're going to try and get the ball and retain possession. We're going to work the ball into the box. We're going to float crosses. We're going to get stuck in. We're going to close down more. That'll be it for now. I think those are our default ones, so we'll try and set those at some point. But we need to try and get some balls into their half. I'm not even sure if it's left our half yet. This is the first highlight of the game. We have the ball now. Sacco passes to K.S.V. Passes to Sean Kleiber, who loses the ball. And now it's Gent back on the attack. Salalic with the ball now. The number 6 finds Fouquet. And he's dispossessed by Boycer. Good defending by him. And it's come back to them now. Vico with a shot. Good save. And Boarding clears it away. Throw in now. Sean Kleiber wins the ball. Muharrem clears it up pitch. Ndiaye on the ball now. And he's passed and found Sacco, who has an option to get a cross in there. He's still going. He's going himself. That is a fantastic goal. K.S.V scored it. But all the work was done by Sacco down that left flank, and then he cuts inside, he finds the pass and he scores. And that was our very first shot of the game. If there's a goal that was against the run of play, that is it. Goodness me. I will absolutely take it though. And then once we've the game's loaded, it has, we'll see this goal again because that is beautiful. Sacco cuts inside his man, runs into the penalty area, a nice pass to K.S.V who hits it first time on his left foot. That is a top finish and a top assist as well. And we have a 1-0 lead. Getting a bit more of the ball now as well. They have had a bit more of it. It's now 50-50. But we've got a goal lead, and this is good stuff. Gevlik on the ball now. He's lost out to Vico. We're going to stay on counter, but they are... Well, they've equalised. Okay. It's going to be one of those games. 30th minute, De Poitre with the goal. The first shot was either... I think it hit the world work, or it might have been saved. Vico beat Gevlik. And then De Poitre, I think it was saved by Martinez, and he couldn't do anything about the rebound. But we're still doing well. I think one's okay. It's not all that bad. 36 minutes played now. Fouquet with the ball for Gent. De Gea, that was ambitious, if anything. Wouldn't say rubbish, though. 38 minutes played. Martinez with the ball. Finds Muharrem. Fouquet dispossesses him. He's winning a lot of balls, is he? Polatanovic to Brajkovic, De Poitre, Vico. That's 2-1. Right. Let's try and control the game now. We're having a bit more of the ball. But, let's say, we're now 2-1 down. I want to try and beat... Well, you haven't beaten them very much. Having a poor game, to be fair. So maybe De Gea should come on soon. Maybe even at half-time, because he's lost the ball quite a lot as Muharrem. De Poitre... That's 3. What is going on? What has happened? We were doing well. We were 1-0 up, and now we've just completely... It's happened again. It's Club Bruges all over again, who have gone top, by the way. They've scored. They're better in Anderlecht's result. So yeah, this has not been good enough. What is going on? show me something else in the second half. I'm going to bring on De Gea in place of and we're going to start the second half. Because this is not good enough. Amran clears the ball up pitch. It goes out for a throw-in in the end. Brajkovic. Nando wins the ball now. Kleiber back to Nando. That was a poor pass. De Poitre to Hajradinovic. De Poitre. Don't let him score again, please. Okay, that's gone out for their throw. Right, we need to make some changes. We're going to close down much more. We're going to do that. Let's do an offside trap as well. We'll push a bit higher up. See if we can do something like that. Here's De Poitre again. De Gea. And that was tipped over by Martinez. But they've had a lot of shots. We've only had 4 shots. And they're going to... Well, they almost had another goal then. I say the defending hasn't been great. Kleiber's had a bad game. This is not looking too good. 70 minutes played now. I'm making another... Oh, Balling's taking a knock. That's not what we need. Okay, we'll have to go with El Masaudi in defence then. But this is not going well. Kleiber with a header away. Right, let's try and attack more. We're having more of the ball now. After having, not very much possession in the early stages. But... So they're having all the shots, all the goals. And they've shot wide there. That probably should have been 4. We've had a half chance and that's it. But they've had 6 clear-cut chances. I'm going to make my last change. I'm going to bring on Rafa in place of Kleiber, who hasn't been playing well. A playmaker. So let's try and create some more chances for ourselves. De Poitre onto Hadjurin, whatever that says. Saka. Come on, what was that? What was that? Come on! I'm not... Oh, dearie me. Right. We're 4-1 down. This is not good enough, guys. This is unacceptable. Though I said that anything past finishing top 6 would be a bonus, but let's at least try and put up a fight in this championship group. Come on. Nando loses the ball to, someone, and then picks it up. India wins the ball there, but loses it almost immediately. De Gea to De Poitre. I think we are out of our depth. Oh, God. I hit the bar, and then Martinez sort of dropped it, I think. But I think we are out of our depth in this championship group, to be honest. Because this is not good enough. This is awful. They've had almost 30 shots. Just end it. Come on. Boyce with the throw-in. And that's all over. Right. We need to be doing better than that in our other games. Far from pleased with that result. Yeah. Something tells me we shouldn't be in this top 6 group. Because we look out of our depth. And that's only the first game. And we've lost 4-1. Okay. So elsewhere, Bruges beat Ostend 2-0, Zulte beat Anderlecht 2-0, so we're facing them next. That's going to be fun. And then there's the European playoffs, which we've seen quite a lot this save, because we're always in there. Yeah, I slammed the team alright, it was awful. Appalling result, absolutely. You can stay out of my way. I'm not commenting on individual performances. Right. So we need to be playing a bit better than that. And so in a few days' time, we are hosting Zulte, who just beat Anderlecht, who are a very tough team to beat. But we're going to keep going. We're going to see how far we get. So let's play the Zulte game. And then off screen, I'll play these 6 games. And then in the next video, we'll be facing Ostend at home and Anderlecht away. And we will see where we finish. We'll see if we can get into Europe. So I'll see you for that very shortly. Okay, here we are, people. Cercle Bruges versus Zulte. We need to improve on that performance against Gent. We need to get a win, really. Otherwise, we're going to drop below 4th place, as you can see. Well, Gent have got their match, and we're playing Zulte. We need to do well, otherwise we're going to drop places. But then we could do well. We could overtake Ostend. We'll see what happens. Let's go to the team selection. So I think some changes do need to be made here. One of them being Medeiros is still out, isn't he? Right, so we are going to start De Gea in this match. And we're going to... We're going to play Dusen because he's back. So we'll put him back in defence. I think we'll leave it at that in terms of our first 11 and the bench. Van Acker's back, but he's not quite fit, so we'll put Hoodret on. And we'll leave it at that. There we go. Submit the team. We need to do better here. Come on. I want a much better performance. We'll say that in the team talk if we can. Expecting to see much better performances tonight. That's good. A lot of green. So let's see how we do. We are not kicking off. They are, because we played in white last time. We're in the green. And the first highlight amounts to nothing. 5 minutes in. And still waiting for our first proper one. 15 minutes. Oh, Boyser has a throw in here. Gevlik. Passes to Kleiber. Nando. Boyser. Galashvili. 1-0. 18th minute. Well, 19th minute, because it was almost exactly 18 minutes when we scored. That's put us up to third place. We have a 1-0 lead. So that was a good team goal there, I think. Kleiber with the ball. Passes to Nando, who was tackled, but Boyser wins the ball back. Bossut parries it away. Galashvili is the first one to it. He scores to make it 1-0, and he is our top league scorer. I think he's got 17 league goals, maybe 16. It's around there. So that's really good. He scored more than Wilson, who is our highest scorer so far. And he's actually a player which actually belongs to us, and he's not a lone player. One of the best buys of the save by far. Derrida to Ineki, and wow, okay. Did not last long. Well, lasted less than 10 minutes. Chuksaniki, who actually voted for the, I think it's like the Belgian Pro League Golden Boy sort of thing, like young player or something. It's an award like that. Nando on the ball now. Passes to Kleiber. Ndiaye, who has loads of space. What can he do with it? He's closed down quickly though. Gevlik to Kleiber. To Nando. That, Dehaena, come on. That's 2-1. It was Galashvili again. That's his 21st goal in all competitions. Another league goal. I'm not sure who. I thought it was Dehaena at first. There was a bit of a scramble. Nando put the cross in. Dehaena was there. That's a fantastic save by Bossut. But he couldn't follow up. And Galashvili scores his second of the game to make it 2-1. Right, we're going to actually sort this out now. We're going to control the game. We're going to play fluid. We're going to retain possession. Work ball into box. We're going to do that. There we go. 35 minutes played. We're 2-1 up. This is good stuff. We're still in third place as well. So it looks like Ostend are either losing or they're drawing. We're doing well so far. Yes. That's good stuff. Okay, second half. Sacco, kick-off. Passes to Ndiaye. To Kleiber. That was... wow, okay. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with that, but we're going to carry on. 55 minutes played now. They've got a free kick here. Olinga on the end of it. Pass it to Hinostroza. Right. Martinez basically moved out of the way of that. Olinga has scored. It's 2-2 now. We've dropped back down to fourth place. So this is going to be one of those games where it's going to be a lot of goals. But we're still in fourth. And now they have a free kick. Gevlik needs to clear that away. He does. Now we've got a counter. Come on. Sacco. Dehaena. You've got to score this. Oh my God. Really? That's just poor. That's not good enough. Right. I'm making a change in defence. Dusen, yeah. Dusen hasn't come back from injury, so we're going to take him off. We're going to bring on Cornelis. Bit more experience in that back line. Going forward, we're doing well, I think. Sacco hasn't really scored in a while, but he's set up goals. Now Ndiaye is injured. Right, we're going to have to bring on Hoodret in his place. And we'll have him as defensive midfielder. So 2 changes made. I will leave my last one until near the end. It'll probably be Sacco coming off because he's not scoring goals. And now they've got an injury. Right, we're 85th minute now. Mind you, Boyce is exhausted. Dehaena's exhausted. We're going to bring on for Dehaena because he's getting a bit tired. We'll leave it at that. That's our changes made. And let's see if we can hold on. A draw would be okay, but we'll see what happens. It looks like it's going to be a 2-2 draw unless there is some late action. Oh, corner. Nando. Right, what was that? Come on, we could have got a winner there and you decided to do that. If they score now, I'm going to be so angry. Right, come on. It's been 93 minutes. Can we have a full-time whistle, please? There we go. That worried me for a second there. It's a 2-2 draw. I don't think we deserve I think we deserve the win there. But there were some positives. So, yeah, I'll say that much. So, we're still in 4th place. That's not too bad. But we're losing ground on the people above us now. We're 6 behind Anderlecht, 4 behind Bruges, and 1 behind Oostende, who we face. Well, we face Bruges next, then Oostende, then Anderlecht. So, if we can get points against those guys, then we're looking very good. So, why am I pointing at the screen when you can't see me pointing? Yeah, so we're facing the 3 teams above us next, basically. So, that's not too bad. I'm fairly happy with that. K.S.V is playing very, very well, and he's been one of the great signings this save. 2 goals in that game, 81% pass completion rate. Didn't win any tackles, but did he need to? He's a striker. Right, so looking at our homepage now, so that's left us in 4th place, as I said. So we're going to play 6 games off screen. So Bruges, Oostende, Anderlecht, and then Zulte and Gent again, and then Club Bruges. And then next episode, we're going to face Oostende and Anderlecht, and we'll have a final position in the Pro League, in the Championship group. If we finish in 5th, then we will have 2 more games against the playoff winner to see if we can qualify for the Europa League. But if we finish in the top 4, then that will guarantee us a European place, either Champions League or Europa League. So, I think I know how it works though. So Club Bruges have already qualified for Europe. So they've already qualified for the Champions League by finishing 2nd. So if they stay 2nd, then that means that the place that would go to the cup winner goes to 3rd or 4th, I think. It's very complicated. I will have a look at the rules for next time, because I'm pretty sure I'm getting it wrong. And people will call me out if I get it wrong as well, I'm sure. So that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like if you want to, and leave any comments you want to make down below. And if you want to see my videos as and when they start up on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. Tune in next time where we face Oostende and Anderlecht to see how high we can finish in this championship group. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.